Cristiano had officially left Madrid and a new era had begun. On September 16, 2018, he made his long-awaited debut with Juventus, and it was nothing short of unforgettable. The Italian chapter of his story started strong, with Juventus earning 9 points from their first 3 matches of the new season. But all eyes were on Cristiano. The fans wanted to see the magic, the spark that had defined him for years. Then, on matchday 4, that moment finally came. Juventus faced Sassuolo, and in that game, Ronaldo reminded the world exactly who he was. He scored not 1, but 2 spectacular goals, sealing a 2-1 victory for his new club. The crowd erupted. The Allianz Stadium roared, and in that instant, Turin had a new hero. The supporters were in awe, chanting his name, as Ronaldo lifted his arms in celebration, a moment that marked the beginning of something truly special. At his first press conference as a Juventus player, he said, "For me, this is not a step backwards. Playing for Juve is a step forward for my career. I'm very honored that Juve decided to sign me, and I want to take them to an even higher level. I have always wanted to be an example both on and off the pitch, and I want to continue doing so. I want to work hard and help Juve win trophies, and the team will help me in order to win together." Everything was finally falling into place again for Cristiano Ronaldo. After years of pressure, endless headlines and courtrooms, 2019 brought him peace. His tax fraud case was officially settled, and the weight that had followed him for so long was finally lifted off his shoulders. With that burden gone, Ronaldo could fully focus on what he loved most: football. That same year, he led Juventus to victory, winning his very first Serie A title in April 2019, making him the first player to win league titles in England, Spain, and Italy. The fans in Turin adored him, and once again, Ronaldo had proven that greatness follows effort, not comfort. But his success didn't stop there. Wearing the Portugal jersey, he continued to write history for his nation. In the 2019 UEFA Nations League, everything seemed to align perfectly. Portugal was unstoppable, and at the heart of it all was Cristiano Ronaldo. In the semi-finals against Switzerland, the atmosphere was electric. Every touch, every move, every shot carried the weight of a nation's hopes. And when it mattered most, Ronaldo delivered yet again. He scored a breathtaking hat-trick, leading Portugal to a 3-1 victory and securing their place in the finals against the Netherlands. That night, you could only hear one name echoing through the stadium: Ronaldo. Every corner, every stand, every fan shouted his name with pure pride and disbelief. The air was thick with emotion. You could feel the energy, the admiration, the gratitude. Everyone was ready for the finals. Portugal versus the Netherlands. The tension in the air was heavy. This was more than just a game. It was a chance for Portugal to make history again. But the Netherlands wasn't an easy opponent. Their defense was strong, their attack relentless, and Ronaldo and his team knew they would have to give everything, every ounce of energy, every bit of heart to bring victory home. From the very first whistle, it was an intense battle. Both sides created chances, and both refused to back down. Every near miss made the crowd hold its breath. And then, in the 59th minute, the breakthrough came. Goncalo Guedes fired a powerful shot into the net, and the stadium exploded. The Portuguese fans screamed with pure joy, flags waving, tears in their eyes. The dream was becoming real once again. The Netherlands pushed hard until the very end, but Portugal stood firm, united, determined, unshakable. When the final whistle finally blew, the scoreboard read 1-0. and Portugal were once again crowned champions of Europe. Ronaldo, standing tall in the middle of the pitch, smiled with tears in his eyes. After the match, he said proudly, "Winning for Portugal is always special. I have many titles with clubs, but nothing is better than winning for Portugal. It's tears, it's duty done, and a lot of joy." When you talk about Portugal, it is always a special feeling. Being captain of this generation is a source of pride. Winning a title is always the pinnacle in a national team. For Ronaldo, it wasn't just another trophy. It was a reminder of why he started, of how far he'd come, and of the unbreakable bond he shared with his country. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tell us in the comments which footballer's life you'd like us to cover next. Then the world changed. COVID-19 struck. Stadiums that were once filled with chants, flags, and roaring applause suddenly fell silent. The echo of every whistle, every goal, every touch was surrounded by emptiness. The supporters who had always fueled Ronaldo's fire couldn't be there anymore. But Cristiano knew he couldn't stop. He had to keep pushing, keep training, keep inspiring. Even without the fans, Ronaldo's drive remained unshaken. In September 2020, he reached yet another incredible milestone, scoring his 100th international goal in a Nations League match against Sweden. With that goal, he became only the second man in history to achieve such a record. And once again, he made the impossible look effortless. But soon after, life threw another challenge his way. The Portuguese Football Federation announced that Ronaldo had tested positive for COVID-19. For most, it would have been a time to rest and recover quietly. But for Ronaldo, it became another test of discipline. He isolated himself and built an even stricter routine. A clean diet, multiple small meals a day, precise nap cycles, and supplements to strengthen his immune system. While he was home, something beautiful happened. For the first time in a long time, Cristiano had the chance to slow down, to breathe, to laugh, and to simply be a father. He spent more time with his family, training with Georgina by his side, and playing football with his children in the garden. The world got to see a different side of him. Not just the champion on the pitch, but the loving father, the partner, the man who cherished every moment with the people who made his world complete. Through social media, fans saw these precious moments, the laughter, the playful training sessions, and small glimpses of a home filled with love and strength. Even in isolation, Ronaldo managed to inspire millions, reminding everyone that family is the greatest source of motivation, and that true happiness isn't found in trophies, it's found at home. Weeks later, when he finally recovered, he returned to the pitch with the same hunger as before, maybe even stronger. He celebrated his 100th match for Juventus that same season, finishing with an incredible 31 goals, proving once again that no matter the circumstances, no matter the silence of the stadiums, greatness always finds a way to shine. Again, a new documentary about the star was released, The One and Only. The documentary captured the essence of Cristiano Ronaldo, the relentless dreamer who turned discipline into art and ambition into legacy. By this time, Ronaldo had achieved the unimaginable: 61 individual awards, including a record-breaking 5 Ballon d'Ors. From Sporting Lisbon to Manchester United, from Real Madrid to Juventus, and with his beloved Portuguese national team, he had become more than just a player. He had become a global icon.